See, there is a situation. We have two mediums. One is medium M1 and the other medium is M2. Okay. Like in reflection, it is governed by some laws. Refraction is also governed by some laws. And these laws are called law of refraction that we are going to study. Okay. Here again, we have incident ray. We are going to have a incident ray. Okay. Then at the point of incidence, we will draw normal. Very good. This angle will be called angle of incidence. This is your incident ray. Okay. Now see. After going into the other medium, it will bend. Okay. Let this angle is angle R. Okay. This is called angle of refraction. This angle is measured from the normal and this angle is also measured from the normal. Okay. So this is your refracted ray. This is your refracted ray. Okay. And this is your incident ray. This is your incident. Okay. Now, if you observe this incident ray, normal and refracted ray, they all are lying in the same plane. They are lying in the same plane. Very good. Suppose this is our medium 2 and this is our medium 1. Okay. And we have this incident ray. Okay. We have this incident ray. Then normal will be here. Okay. And then light will enter in this medium. Okay. So you see your incident ray, normal and your refracted ray, they are lying in the same plane. Okay. Got it now? So your incident ray, normal and refracted ray, they all lie in the same plane. That is the first law. Okay. Incident ray, normal and refracted ray, they all lie in same plane. Okay. They all lie in same plane. Okay. This is the first law of refraction. This is the first law of refraction. That incident ray, refracted ray, and your normal, they all lie in the same plane. Now, second law, it gives a relation that sine of angle of incidence, sine of angle of incidence, and sine of angle of refraction is a constant. Is a for a given medium or for a given color is constant. Okay, beta. This is your second law of refraction, and this is also called Snell's law, not Snake's law. This is somebody is saying Snake's law. If you write, this will get you in the examination. Okay. Okay. This is also written as, this constant is also written as N2 upon N1. That is the refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. Since your light is entering from medium 1 to medium 2. So this is also equal to N2 upon N1. Take a note of this. Okay? You all can take a note of this. Any confusion? Suppose we have a glass slab. Okay? This is a glass slab. Okay? We have an incident ray which is coming on it. Okay, from air. This is your air. This is your glass. And again we have air. So your light is coming from air, which is entering to a glass slab, then it will come out. Okay? So we have two interfaces where reflection is taking place. First, at this air and glass interface. The second reflection is occurring at the glass and air interface. At the first interface, light is entering from rarer to denser medium. It is entering from rarer to denser medium. Okay. So first of all, we will draw the normal here. We will draw the normal here and here. Okay. So this angle of incident ray from the normal is called angle of incidence. Any confusion in this?
No, sir.
Now, your light is entering from air to glass. Means it is entering from rarer to denser medium. It means it will bend towards the normal. It will bend towards the normal. Okay, no problem. So, this angle that refracted ray makes with the normal is called angle of refraction. This is called angle of refraction. Any confusion? So I is your angle of incidence. I is your angle of incidence. I is your angle of incidence. Okay. R is your angle of refraction. Angle of refraction. Okay. Sure. Now, if you observe the thing, now at this interface, light actually goes from denser to rarer medium. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
When it is going from glass to air, very good. When it is going from glass to air, it is going away from the normal because it is entering from denser to rarer medium. So, your light will bend away from the normal. Okay. Okay. Let this angle is R. This will be R because see, these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal. So this angle R will be equal to this angle R. Are yes or no?
Yes.
Which angle? Internal alternate angles. Okay. Let this angle be R dash. Let this angle be R dash. Okay. So this is your incident ray. This is your refracted ray. This ray which comes out of the glass slab will be called as very good. Emergent ray. Very good. This is called emergent ray. Very good. You know this thing, na? Very good. This is called emergent ray. Sure. This is what happening when we have air, glass, and air. If we have water here, again this will be called emergent ray. Again that ray will be called emergent ray. Okay. Now, Snell's law, how many of you know? Sin I upon sin R is equal to refractive index of the medium. You know very well Snell's law. So, sin I upon sin R is equal to refractive index of the medium. Okay. It is called refractive index of the medium. Okay. So here, suppose the refractive index of glass is M. Suppose the refractive index of glass is M. Okay. You can write also. Okay. So let N be the refractive index of the glass. Okay. Now let's take a question. Sin I upon sin R is equal to N. Okay. We have taken the refractive index of the medium in which your refracted ray is there. In which your refracted ray is there. For this interface, this ray will be the refracted ray. For this interface, this will be the very good. So let's write for this interface also. So this will be equal and this ray, see, this ray sin R, this ray will be the incident ray for this interface. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This ray is incident of this interface. Okay. So we can write sin R upon sin R dash, and that will be equal to 1 upon N. In the last lecture I have told you. See, if air to glass is N, then glass to air is 1 by N. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In the last lecture I have told this thing.
Yes, sir.
So we will use these two results to prove that whether these two rays are parallel or not. Okay. You can take a note of this. You all can take a note of this. This I have written from Snell's law. Okay? Huh? Lateral shift. Why that is lateral? So this is the shift of the incident ray from its original path. Yes or no? So this length is called lateral shift. This is called lateral shift. Okay? The calculation is not important for you right now. Okay? Huh? In this case only we are getting. Wait. Okay, so we can write sin I is equal to n times sin R. Yes or no? N times sin R. Very good. Similarly, sin R upon sin R dash will be equal to n sin RC. Sin R dash will go there and this will come here. So n sin R dash will be equal to n sin R. Again, okay. So sin I is equal to n sin R and sin R dash is also equal to n sin R. What does it mean? Sin I is equal to sin R dash. होगा कि नहीं होगा? If we use this two relation, we can get the conclusion that sin I will be equal to sin R dash. Yes or no? Yes or no? This is clear na?
No, sir.
Why? Why? See, sin I is equal to n sin R. Okay? See, sin R dash is equal to n sin R. So we have written this sin I is equal to n sin R and sin R dash is equal to n sin R. A is equal to B and B is equal to C means A is equal to C. Okay? So we will get sin I is equal to sin R dash. It implies that I will be equal to R dash. I will be equal to. It means what? Your incident ray and emergent ray will be parallel. Your incident ray and emergent ray will be parallel. Yes or no? Come on, take a note of this. I am giving you a situation. We have a situation like this. We have a glass slab. It is glass. We have air. Then we have water. Okay? Then we have another situation. Water, air and air. Two situations is there. Okay? Here light will enter from air to glass, then to water. Here light is entering from air, then it is going to one second. In which of the case your incident ray will be parallel to emergent ray? Come on, tell me. Try to use a brain.
Sir, both.
In both the case. Only second.
Only second.
When the surrounding mediums are same, only then your incident ray will be parallel to the emergent ray. If the surrounding mediums are different, then incident ray will not be parallel to. Is it okay? This point is clear to all of you? Yes or no? Yes, sir.